Hello, Divine Feminine, and welcome to your power message for Friday, Fabulous Friday. And it's not just Friday today, it's Easter Friday or Good Friday. And there's a big change going on now. It's really powerful in the daily psychic reading today. The angels are telling me that this is a time of release. We already know we're going through the full moon energy. It's still lingering around. And it's brought in the power to release the past, to heal, to recover. And it feels like this is a day where it's going to be really benefiting or beneficial to think about your lifestyle, to think about the things you eat and drink and the things that you do, because they can impact your health and your well-being. And sometimes we go through physical things in the body so we can reassess things in our life. You know, right now with me, for example, obviously being off camera, dealing with shoulder pain, dealing with perimenopause, ascension, I'm really looking at my diet and things I want to bring in, things I want to let go of. And I feel this is a day where you may be doing the same. And I feel that the resurrection energy on Sunday with Easter Sunday is very much about a healing and a recovery. So the things you let go of today, you're going to feel the benefit of on Sunday. That's the message coming through. And this is really the divine feminine, that's you stepping into your power and finding your truth. So I really do feel that this is a day where it's a great day to reassess, to reevaluate, to set new plans, maybe set intentions, think about what you want to do, but definitely a day of release and healing to bring in recovery and change. So we're going to start this reading today. Obviously, I'm going to bring in the Divine Feminine cards. That's why I've got them there. But I'm going to start with a message from Jesus because it's Good Friday. And the big message I've got coming through intuitively today is always see past the pain. Always see past the darkness because there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. There's always another way. There's always a plan. The delay creates the way. You know, the separation is preparation. There's always something good to be found within the darkest, murkiest times. And when we observe our journey and begin to pay attention and rise above the fear and see things in a higher way, we become more observant to that. And that's why the angels say pay attention to the signs because they are guiding you, giving you strength. And, you know, Good Friday, it doesn't matter really if you are religious or not, the message is there's something better ahead because on Good Friday, you know, Jesus was crucified and it was a very dark day, yet it brought the power of resurrection and healing. And I feel that's what we need to know. This is very much an energy where the angels are assuring you that your reunion is ahead. And your reunion, when you guys come back together, is going to be something special. And it doesn't matter how many reunions you've had, the time is now. You know, that you've never really been in this energy that you are in today. And the reunion that you have that's coming will be so powerful, it's going to blow you both away. You know, it's going to blow your minds. And that means that it's going to remind you of the intensity of the love and the power of the connection, and it's going to lead you towards your union, which is what you want. So let's bring in a message from Jesus today. So the message jumped straight out on the camera there. We've got peace be unto you as my Father hath sent me. So powerful. And what I'm feeling with this is really like Jesus saying to all his followers and everybody who was around him on Good Friday to have peace because he was following God's plan. You know, he came to earth, he lived his life and he shared his love and then he died on that day on Good Friday. And there was so much pain. There was people sobbing and crying and in sorrow because they were losing the physical man. But he's saying, have peace because my Father sent me. It's all in God's plan. There's a reason behind all things. So I feel this is really Jesus saying it's going to be okay. Peace be with you. And that's the message I've got coming through today. Jesus saying, whatever you're going through, let peace be in your heart because you're going to be okay. And there's a card moving on top of the deck and it's fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. And I absolutely love that because, again, Jesus saying, fear not, don't worry. You know, we are Jesus's little flock. That means he protects us, watches over us and guides us always. And he's saying it's your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. So in other words, the universe, the creator, the higher power, God, whoever you believe in, wants to give you the world, wants to give you heaven on earth, to give you the keys to the kingdom while you are here living in this life. So in other words, the keys to the kingdom could be what you desire the most, such as union, happiness, more money, success, whatever you are really desiring right now. This is what Jesus is offering to you. Fear not, little flock, for it's your Father's good pleasure. So in other words, God gets pleasure from giving to you. So don't ever think you're being punished by God or the creator or the universe because you're not having what you want now, because God knows the right time for you to have what you desire. And it's always at the right time. You know, sometimes we feel ready for things in our life, but we're not ready for things in our life. And it's the same with anything that you are wanting. You know, if you want to be a millionaire, for example, if God knows that you're going to throw that money away and not really recognize it or appreciate it, you'll receive it when you will receive and appreciate it. And it's the same with our union. You know, if your masculine isn't ready to appreciate you and love you the right way, then why should he be giving your love right now? He needs to receive it when he's ready for it. So remember, it goes both ways. If you feel that you're getting breadcrumbs from your twin is also receiving breadcrumbs. So remember that you are wanted as much as you want them. So I'm going to bring in the Divine Feminine cards today. So I have got the energy to shuffle, but I still haven't got enough strength in my arm to actually, you know, get camera ready. That's why I'm still doing it this way. But hopefully soon, I'm hoping that, you know, Sunday or the new week, there's going to be a resurrection in me as well. So we'll see. But I am actually really enjoying doing the cards this way as well, because we really are having an opportunity right now to view the cards. So we've got Saraswati, look at this, the goddess of self-knowledge. And if I do spell anything wrong, say anything wrong, you know, if I get the spellings wrong, you know the energy I'm bringing in here. So the message is the essence of who you are flows effortlessly into everything you create. And that's so true. You know, the essence of you effortlessly creates everything you want when you're in the flow of life. So when you're flowing with things, going with the flow, trusting the journey, being at ease with things, your life runs smooth. Things just magically turn up and manifest. When you are stressing out, let me just bring that closer actually. When you are stressing out, worried or in pain, or holding on or feeling desperate about something, you're trying to row the canoe the wrong way against the current instead of letting go and letting the current take you where it wants to go. When we're operating in that energy, things don't go to plan. Things don't run smoothly. We feel stressed out. We feel like we're being punished. We feel angry, frustrated. We get tired. We get drained. So the message coming through here is to go with the flow, to trust the process of your life and be at peace. And we've got the Lady of the Lotus born. Embodiment is the deepest bliss. My body was made for enlightenment. Wow. So I really do feel this is a huge message about ascension. You know, my body, your body was made for enlightenment. So in other words, it wasn't made to stay the same. And what that means is we are forever changing and growing. So, you know, it wasn't made to stay the same. When we're born into a baby, we begin in this world as a baby. We weren't meant to stay as a baby. We were meant to evolve, grow and change and grow up and become powerful warriors. So your body evolves with that. And we have to evolve with that. So that's why it's a great day to reevaluate the things you're eating, drinking, taking into your energy, because it all affects your body. You know, the way you think affects your body. If you go there in the mind, you go there in the body. So obviously if you're stressing out in the mind, your body is going to stress out too. And that's why we pick up on ascension symptoms, because our body prepares for the next phase in our life. And when we are light workers, sometimes we're taking on everybody's energy. You know, I'm also prone to it, especially since I've been doing the masculine readings daily this year. You know, it's when we're not grounding ourselves properly, we are more prone to sensitivity. So if you're attracting to you physical things, if you're going through physical things, this is another reason why. So I feel this is a message to be very gentle with yourself today, to be very kind, and to know that your body was made for this. So your body can deal with what's going on. And a lot of the times when I use the Archangel Raphael Oracle, we just bring it here, you know, the deck that I created, because I've got the Doreen Virtue one, but I wanted to create a deck, the Archangel Raphael Oracle of Healing, that brings in something that puts your mind at rest. You know, I wanted to create a deck more for me really than anyone else, to put my mind at rest. And whenever I've been using this deck on myself lately, which has been a lot, because I've been going through physical things. The same cards keep coming out. Your body knows what to do. Let this pass through your system naturally. It's ascension. So I'm going to use this deck right now. So I'm going to shuffle the deck. And we've got one card jumping out. Interesting. Look at this. Give your struggles to heaven. That's the answer. So the answer to anything you're going through physically today is give your struggles to heaven. Anything you're going through emotionally today, give your struggles to heaven. What does that mean? It means pray. It means pray about your situation. Pray about what's going on. Trust that you are safe and loved, and you will recover and heal. And Green Tara, the Buddha of enlightened action, is saying, my soul informs my every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. So this is really about following your heart. I do what my heart compels me to do. The heart wants what the heart wants. We can't help who we love. We can't help who our soul is connected with. My soul informs my every step. So your soul is constantly guiding you. And your soul is guiding you where it's meant to be, back to each other. So you are an enlightened warrior when you are in that power, when you're connecting with your higher self, when you're feeling at ease. And Bridget, the goddess of the eternal flame, is reminding you that you are a twin flame. You are an eternal flame, and each day your light grows brighter. And that's really what we need to remember as a divine feminine. It's our light that draws everything in. Like a moth to the flame, magnetic power. When we shine our light and that light shines out radiantly, when we are raising our vibration, operating in love, we attract everything magically in. We don't even have to try because it all makes sense and works out. And this is what you need to know. So before I move on to the book, and I'm excited to see what the message is today, I want to bring in one of my favourite decks of all time, the Sacred Traveller Oracle. And the reason I want to bring this is because we're doing the cards in this way. So you've got a really good view of the cards. So 2 cards jumped out here. Look at this. First of all, we've got reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. So once again, it's that light. You're being reminded to shine that light bright. And that means when you shine your light bright, you will reach your destination. So this is showing you're on the right path to your dreams. Now, your union right now might feel very out of reach. It might feel like it's in your bubble, your vortex of creation. You may feel like it's only happening, they're giving me fear in the 5D, and that may bring in fear. But this is showing you're on the right path. And the butterfly is about transformation, change, power. So you will reach your destination when your light is shining bright. So if you're thinking, what can I do to move into my union? What can I do to help to, receive messages or communication or bring things in quicker? Shine that light bright. That's all you have to do, because you are the lighthouse, divine feminine, so shine. And supporters all around you. This is so beautiful because, in the Twin Flame daily reading that I did for this day, we got support for the feminine. And you've got the rainbow there, which symbolises the protection, the peacock to have confidence, and the traveller who is on the path to take that leap. This symbolises the Fool and the Tarot. So looking out on the horizon, vision, 2 of Wands, 3 of Swords energy as well, because in the separation, you prepare. It's the preparation. So I feel this is a real message that while you are in the stillness, and the masculine said yesterday, separation is stillness. It doesn't mean I don't want you or love you. I am working things out, processing in the stillness. Then you're realizing you have all the support around you. Everything that you need is within you and above you. That's all you need. And you are protected and safe. And the angel's saying, fellow travelers, we are with you. You are not alone. And the last card that's moving is Wandering Path. Love this because we've got a fox, and I know a lot of you have been seeing foxes because foxes symbolise planning and solutions and decisions. And the message is, as you move along your pathway, enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey and trust in it, because it's the journey to union that's so satisfying. It's the journey to union that gives you all the skills and resources that you need for your union. It's all the things you go through on your journey that makes you ready for your mission and purpose and gets you ready. And the magnifying glass there, even though that's a compass, they're showing it me like a magnifying glass, because you are illuminating things, magnifying things, seeing the truth. And the compass is giving you direction, and the map is showing the way. And the fox is speaking to you saying, I am showing you the way. Trust in me. And I've got a card sticking out of the deck. We've got staying focused, hold the course. So you're being reminded to not give up on this journey and to hold the course. And I feel that's Archangel Raphael, the psychic angel, the Dumbledore of heaven, coming through reminding you of that. Saying, think bigger, look out into the universe. The universe is limitless. It's vast. It's it goes on. And so do you. You are beyond space and time. You are beyond this lifetime. So remember your power. So hold the course and don't give up. So I'm going to keep it focused on this card while I bring in the book. So let's see what the message is for this day. So the message for this day is release the need for approval. This is really powerful. Bear with me while I just move the page, if you can hear me rustling paper. So release the need for approval. What I'm really feeling with this is to remind you that you don't need to have physical 3D validation of this love all the time. Whether it's coming from others or your twin, as long as you feel it, that's all you need. Your approval is really all that you need. God's approval is all that you need. As long as you're right with yourself and God, that's the power there. You don't need other people to agree with you or say that you're doing the right thing, as long as you know you're doing the right thing. So let go of the need to be liked by everyone. It only means, that you're doing something right and it doesn't say this, but, it means that you're doing something right if people are questioning you or not agreeing with you, because you were born to stand out and do things differently. So if someone is saying, oh, you're doing it the wrong way, or, they're not agreeing with you, don't get defensive and have to fight for things. Just show the way, lead with example, be the light. So let go of the need to be liked by everyone. It only matters that you value yourself. Another person's opinions have no bearing on who you are, as they are merely statements of that individual's own self-judgment projected onto you. So remember that you're protected constantly. So whatever they are saying about you is what they are feeling inside. So remember that. Don't take anything personally. Rise above. Look at our situation as a prime example. So this is the angels reminding you to look at them. Although we angels spend all our time helping others, there are still those who dislike and distrust us. If we allowed these negative views to weigh us down, we'd be less effective in our purpose. And that's so true. And, for anyone who's doing light work, if someone is kind of saying that you're not doing the right thing, or you're doing it wrong, or you need to be doing it another way, or you're not helping anyone, you listen to your heart. You listen to your truth. Remember when Doreen Virtue changed and she said, oh, all my decks are evil and demonic. And, I kept her decks because her decks are beautiful and they're filled with love and light, because when I use them, I connect with love and light. So I'm not going to listen to what other people say or what other people do about those things. I'm going to do what I feel is right. And that's what you're being reminded of. Think of how much time and energy you've put into seeking the approval of others. And we do throughout our lives, especially in childhood, adolescence, when we're at school, when we're in jobs, before we wake up. We care about what people think. And the angels say, wouldn't it feel better to spend your time seeking your own favour, measuring your own worth against a higher standard than other people's opinions? Of course, the answer is yes, and today is the day to adopt that beautiful, healthy new attitude. So release the need for other people's approval. In order to like and appreciate yourself, solely seek your own admiration. And then your healthy self-esteem will attract everything and everyone that you could ever want. So use the affirmation today, I approve of myself. I approve of myself. And when you do that, you value yourself. And you say, I am valuable. I value myself. And then you respect yourself. And you say, I am respected. And then you love yourself and you say, I am loved. And that's the truth. So today, stay focused, hold the course. Don't let anyone knock you off your path. Especially if you're doing light work and you're helping others and people are saying, oh, this or that, calling you things. Especially if you've got a YouTube channel or you're out there in the world, or you've got a website, or there are some people out there who are dealing with real pain. And I don't mean physical pain, I mean emotional pain. And they will come at you, because they are trying to hurt you because you're the light. So people operating in darkness will try and put you down and knock you off your path and hurt you and get to you, so you stop doing what you've come here to do. Don't take it personally. Instead, send them love and light energetically and see them healed and high vibrational and operating in light too. And that will bring in power for you. And that's the message for this day. Have a great day, sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.